Your fuel gauge drops faster every week. Your wallet feels lighter every Friday. And the price at the pump just keeps climbing. Then the dealership tells you the only fix is a smaller car, premium fuel, or a brand new hybrid that costs $40,000. Here's the kicker. In most cases, the problem isn't your car, and it isn't the price of gas. There's something else, something most Americans have never been told, that is quietly draining up to half of every tank they buy. In this video, I'll show you 9 Japanese secrets that can cut your fuel bill in half. They cost nothing, and they work on every car you already own. And don't miss number 4. It's the one thing even the most experienced drivers get completely backwards. And it's probably costing you more than any other item on this list. Number 1, driving with your eyes on the bumper in front of you. Most American drivers fix their eyes on the car directly ahead. That's their first mistake. Every red light becomes a surprise. You hit the gas, you hit the brake, you hit the gas again. Every cycle burns fuel you'll never get back. I tracked a friend in a 2018 Toyota Camry. Same commute every day, 24 miles per gallon. Extra fuel cost, nearly $700 a year. The Japanese technique is precise. Scan the road 15 to 20 seconds ahead, about a quarter mile. Read the lights, read the flow. Fuel efficiency improves by up to 30% in the same car. Now, the second technique most drivers never use. Number 2, riding the brake all the way to the stoplight. Some people drive at full speed right up to a red light, then jam the brakes at the last second. That instructor from Nagoya laughed when he saw it. "You are paying twice," and he told me. Once for the gas, once for the brake pads. In every modern fuel-injected car, the moment you lift off the accelerator and gear, the computer cuts the fuel supply almost entirely. You burn zero fuel. A customer in a Ford F-150 replaced brake pads every 25,000 miles. Annual cost, $900 in fuel, plus $400 in brakes. The Japanese technique is simple. Lift off the gas, coast in gear, brake only at the end. But coasting only works if you got to speed the right way. Number 3, babying the gas pedal to save fuel. This is where most fuel-saving advice gets it spectacularly wrong. People assume accelerating slowly saves fuel. They feather the pedal like they're afraid of it. It's actually worse. When you accelerate too gently, the transmission holds lower gears longer. The engine spins at higher RPMs, drinking fuel just to crawl up to cruising speed. I watched a driver in a Honda CR-V cost himself 3 miles per gallon by trying to drive efficiently. Wasted fuel, over $500. The correct Japanese technique is counterintuitive. Accelerate with deliberate intent. Get into top gear quickly. Keep the tachometer below 2,500 revolutions per minute. Speaking of cruising, here's where number 4 comes in. Number 4, driving at the speed limit on the highway. This is the technique I promised at the start. Every American driver assumes the speed limit is the efficient speed. Set the cruise to 75. Get there faster. That's not how engines work. Every car has a narrow sweet spot, typically between 45 and 55. Above 65, aerodynamic drag rises exponentially. At 75, your engine is fighting a wall of air. I tested it on a 2020 Subaru Outback. Same route, same driver, same day. At 55, 34 miles per gallon. At 75, 23. A $40 tank versus a $60 tank for arriving 4 minutes sooner. The Japanese technique is simple. Sit between 55 and 60. Let the rest of America fight the wind. Now, a mistake that costs fuel before you've even left the driveway. Number 5, blasting the AC the moment you get in the car. Hot day. You open the door. The cabin is 130 degrees. You crank the AC to maximum. That's the most expensive air conditioning you'll ever buy. When the cabin is superheated, the compressor runs at full load for 3 to 5 minutes, pulling horsepower from the engine and dumping it as wasted fuel. I tracked a Chevy Tahoe over a Florida summer. $200 in extra fuel, just from how the driver started the AC. The Japanese technique has 2 parts. Drive with the windows down for the first 60 seconds. The hot air vents out naturally. Then 2 minutes before you arrive, switch the AC off, but leave the fan running. Cool air keeps blowing. Compressor off. Number 6, ignoring your tire pressure until a light comes on. Here's something most drivers don't realize. Your warning light doesn't come on until your tires are already 25% underinflated. By then, you've been bleeding fuel for weeks. Even a 5 PSA drop, invisible to the eye, can cost up to 3% in fuel economy. And tire pressure drops naturally with temperature. The fall to winter transition can quietly cost you 5 PSI. A customer in a Nissan Rogue lost 2 miles per gallon between October and January. Annual cost over $200. Check your pressure at every fill-up. Set it to the number on the driver's door, not the sidewall. That's the maximum, not your optimum. And finally, the mistake that costs the most fuel without anyone noticing. Number 7. Carrying things you forgot were even there. There's a Japanese word that doesn't really exist in English. Muda. It means waste. Specifically, waste you stop noticing because it's been there too long. Look in your trunk right now. The golf clubs from last summer, the roof rack from that camping trip in 2022. Every 100 pounds costs 1 to 2% in fuel. The roof rack is worse, even empty. A cargo box can increase fuel consumption by 7% at highway speeds. A customer with a Subaru Forester left his cargo box on year-round. Once we took it off, fuel economy jumped from 26 to 29 miles per gallon. Annual savings over $400. Empty your trunk. Drop the roof rack. Carry only what you actually need. Number 8. Warming up your car in the driveway. Cold morning, you start the engine, walk back inside, and let it idle for 10 minutes before you drive. Every American does this in winter. That instructor from Nagoya shook his head when he saw it. "You are paying for nothing," he said. The engine does not warm faster sitting still. In every fuel-injected car built after 1995, idling barely warms the engine. The fastest way to bring it up to temperature is to drive it gently within 30 seconds of starting. A neighbor with a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee idled his car 10 minutes every winter morning. Wasted fuel over $300 a year, burning gas while parked. The Japanese technique is disciplined. Start the car, buckle up, drive off within 30 seconds. Keep the RPMs gentle for the first 2 miles. Now here's the lesson that ties everything together. The real secret that instructor from Nagoya was teaching me all along. Number 9. Trusting cruise control on every road. Most American drivers set cruise control the moment they hit the highway. Hills, valleys, headwinds, doesn't matter. Cruise stays on. That's a mistake. Cruise control has one job: hold your speed exactly. On a flat highway, that's perfect. On rolling hills, it's a disaster. When the road climbs, cruise floors the throttle to maintain speed. The engine downshifts, fuel consumption spikes. A human driver would let the car slow by 2 or 3 miles per hour. Cruise won't. I tested it on a 2017 Mazda CX-5 driving the Appalachians. Cruise control on, 26 miles per gallon. Cruise control off, driving by feel, 31. That's 5 miles per gallon. $200 on a single road trip. The Japanese technique is intuitive. Use cruise on flat highways only. On hills, drive with your foot. Let the car breathe with the road. Now here's the lesson that ties everything together. The real secret that instructor from Nagoya was teaching me all along.